Let's get this powered up. Okay, come over here, and we're going to get this flight plan on file. Going Denver to Eagle. '71 passengers, 1,000 pounds of cargo, luggage, whatever you want to call it. And looks like flight time is 30 minutes. Short flight today, 2:30, 20, and fuel, we'll just round that up to, well, 50, 20. $230, 20 is our average winds. $29.92. Information India. Denver's altitude is 5433. That's important to check with the altimeter setting, make sure everything matches field. Eagle's landing 2-5. And Denver is CBDLC capable, I believe. Yep, CBDLC. We are a turboprop, so we can file CBDLC. DHHD, Slant Lima, CBDLC, Denver Eagle, blah, blah, blah. Good. File. Flight plan filed successfully. So we are parked here south side of Bravo. We'll plan a 2-5, runway 2-5 departure, I believe. Wind is variable, so yeah, plan 2-5. Out of here on the Rocky 5. So Zimmer, Kremling. We're planning the Kremling transition over Denver VOR on the Denver 274 radial. So it's Denver VOR radial, so we'll set that up to intercept. And Kremling 079 radial, which shows here, to Kremling. Yeah, to Kremling. And from there, And the top altitude is 10,000 on that. We'll do the LDA from Kremling, which is the same VOR. And then we have to keep an eye out on these altitudes. 13.8 at Voyaksa. And then minimums for this is 1800 AGL. We'll just say 8400 MSL, but there's like few clouds, so we'll just end up doing a visual anyway. So the LDA glide slope fly visual to the airport at 4.3 DME. So pretty much at minimums here. It's all visual anyway, just a visual approach. So if you don't have the airport by 8,400 feet or so, then the missed approach procedure would be straight to snow VOR, make a right turn, and take the 001 radial outbound to Jesse 24.2 DME and enter the hold at 14.6. So I'll have that set up as well. And this has a terminal right here. So that's the down and dirty of it. There's no real weather. I chose to do this flight because the rest of the Pilot Edge area is like horrible weather, so figured I'd do a nice, easy, relaxed, hardly any wind flight here. And very low turbulence. And not much clouds. Cirrus clouds is it. And no ice. Do 71 and try and keep the CG about there. Fuels 55.20. Ramp CG 23, that's perfect. I could be between 20 and 25. Just a cargo to do that. We're good for a cruise of 16.5. We're filed 16. All right. Turn the spoilers to taxi. Anti-skid on. Running off of generator power right now. Come back here, get all mascot. There's our mascot. We are at 86. $39.51.5, so that's pretty much right on the money. 114.40, that's pretty much right on the money, so we're good there as far as gate is concerned. Accept that. Alignment of the INS GPS system. All right, running off the APUs, so we'll go ahead and make things a little more quiet. Disconnect the external. And the recert fan is on. Planning a runway 25 out of here. So 127.5. And 128.75 is tower. $25.6 is ATIS.
Feedback all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information India.
Still India, so it's 29.92.
ATIS information India. 1853 Zulu.
That matches field.
160 at 7.
So ATIS is the same, nothing's changed there. Go ahead and log in here. Takes about 30 seconds. And we'll hear an alert go off which says our clearance is ready to be reviewed, and then we'll punch in the flight plan and such. Alright, ATC message, next, standby. Cleared the Eagle, Rocky 5, Kremling as filed, maintain 10,000. Looked like 100,000 at first. Expect 16,000, 5
Oakland,
minutes.
November
Departure
350, Tango
126.1.
Golf with information, Lima, IFR to Vegas.
Expect runway 25, squawk
Tango 350 Tango Golf,
3462.
Oakland clearance. Clear to Las Vegas Airport, Nimitz 5, departure. Vector radar vectors, Oakland VOR. Vector 244 to Altum, that's Alpha
He's
Lima
giving
Tango
a
Alpha
he's
Mike.
giving a clearance to someone else. All right,
Vector
squawk
28,
3462. I closed it out.
Linden VOR. Direct
All
LIDAC,
good.
Lima, India, Delta, Alpha Tango. Then direct full, and then as filed. Maintain 3000. Expect flight level 230 within 10 minutes. NorCal on 135.1, squawk 4651.
November 350, Tango Golf is cleared to Las Vegas. Nimitz 5 departure, vectors Oakland, Victor 244, Altam, Alpha Lima, Tango Alpha Mike, Victor 228 to Linden.
All right, we are good till 2 November. Flight plan,
Delta Alpha Tango, then
Denver,
full, then
menu,
cloud,
departure
maintain 3000.
number 7 for 25.
NorCal on 135.10 and squawk 4651 for November 350.
13 for Rocky 5.
You got 0 Tango Golf, read back, correct?
Number 6 for Kremling. And from here, going to Eagle. Menu, arrive, 2, none. It's LDA, but either of those works. From 1. All right. And Quandary, we're going to delete that restriction, and Kremling is usually 14. And Voyaxa is 13.8, so that is all correct. Missed approach procedure is not correct though. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, okay. Runway 25 and then course 250, which is correct. Direct to SWO and then course 001. Okay, all good. And then hold. And the winds, like I said, was 230 at 20.
Between you and Sedona, radar service terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR and frequency change approved.
Squawk maintain VFR, frequency change approved, 239 kilo, thank you.
52, 443,
Running ground, Quebec 335 kilo air.
5507,
We tried to put something together.
57,950. Correct.
November 335 Alpha Kilo, Reading ground, you clear to the Mammoth Airport, Holman 3 departure, and then it's filed. Climb via SID, accept maintain flight level 230. Expect flight level 290 within 10 minutes. Departure with Oakland Center 132.2 and squawk 4701.
Holman 3 departure, and then south. Shit, 136, submitting and flight level 230. Expected to land at 132.2 is departure frequency without wind and 4701 is squawk, Quebec 335 Alpha Kilo.
Number 5 Alpha Kilo, read back is correct.
Alright. So to make this a little easier, since we know it's a radial outbound from Denver, we're going to do Denver 117.9er. And we'll do a course 274. .262 is the heading, the runway heading. Alright, I need to do my V-speeds. I have an app for that on my iPad. It's a Dash8-D, the aircraft type, and then TOLD, takeoff landing distance calculator. Search for that on the iStore. It's a free app, and it's fun to enter in the. I wish I had an iPad overlay so I could show you. Alright, so I just need the zero fuel. So 52,443. And then I need to add in the takeoff fuel, 54.95. Calculate 57,938. Go to the takeoff page. Flaps 10 for Denver's airport. And then the runway will be 25. That will put in all the runway information, and then load METAR. Verify that is accurate, which it is. Runway is not wet. And show results. So 123. Across the board. 34. All right, there's our V speeds. Again, the reason I have this radial VOR dialed in is because if he wants me to intercept the SID,
Reading ground, Quebec 335 Alpha Kilo Air, just taxi with Papa.
274 radial outbound, so
335 Alpha Kilo,
he could tell me to intercept this radial.
taxi via Lima,
So it's just
Delta,
easier to
caution,
do
runway
that
10 Lima.
because I'll get vectored to.
Lima, Delta 1.
He'll either vector me to intercept the radial, or he'll have me come out here and go direct to Zimmer. Either way, I'll be fine, but I'll keep it set up the way it is right now. And we're good to 10,000 feet.
Terrain. Terrain.
Looking for a pass here. There you go.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call us through the menu when you're ready to go. Ground to cockpit, the tow's driving up now.
Doors are shut. $34.62. Charlie, all good there.
All doors and hatches are closed. We're connecting now.
This time I'm going to set the landing altitude when we get to our cruise. Right now I'm going to leave it. You see our landing altitude is 6,500, so we'll set that.
Running tower every 335, Alpha Kilo ready to go, IFR shuttle 16.
We'll set it for 2,000 to start with. Actually, we'll set it for field where we at right now.
Tow's connected and bypass pins inserted. Release the brakes.
We'll do beacon light on.
Okay, push is commencing. Go ahead and start the engines.
On ground, November 350 Tango Golf Park signature with information. Mike, request taxi to 28 left.
Number 5 Alpha Kilo, contact Oakland Center.
Over to Oakland, 5 Alpha Kilo's here.
Number 350 Tango Golf verified, 28 left, not 28 right.
Affirmative, 28 left for 350 Tango.
Number 350 Tango Golf, Oakland ground, runway 28 left, taxi via Charlie Bravo, hold short, runway 28 right.
28 left via Charlie Bravo, hold short 28 right for 350 Tango, thanks.
Alright, the AC lights are on, so once this pushback is done, we'll...
Number 335 Alpha Kilo, Oakland Center, thanks.
Operations complete. Set the brakes. Stand by. We're disconnecting the tow now.
Running off of battery power right now. Alright, 28 volts. move it into 900 mode, and then the props will increase, which will extinguish these AC generator lights, and we'll check that we have power on Gen 1 and Gen 2. And that will keep all of our systems
Toast
going.
disconnected and bypass pin removed. Signals on the right. We'll see you.
Alright, AC gen lights are off. We got 115 on Gen 1 and Gen 2. Charging, everything is good to go. Turn on the bleed system. Main bus tie off. Standby hydraulic on the rise. Flight control check, all good. Flaps 10, window heat, and nose wheel steering on. Yaw damper. Taxi light. Engines are good, flaps are good. Fuel is even, so we're good and balanced. Doors are shut. And the pod edge doesn't simulate a ramp control. So whenever you're in the ramp area, unless they have like a fly-in, like an event, it would be published in the event NOTAM that they would have ramp control, but normally they don't simulate ramp control. Kind of like VATSIM's the same way in most cases. But on a VATSIM, you should always check with ground if they're online, if they are simulating ramp control. 9 out of 10 times they don't. So 9 out of 10 times you could probably get away with not even calling anybody up. And a lot of times on VATSIM especially, it's actually in the ATIS to whether or not they're simulating ramp control. But Pod Edge, I know for a fact they don't ever do it unless it's an event of some sort. Pod Edge doesn't really do events too often. Let's get our ATIS.
Visibility 10. Few clouds at 22,000. Temperature 22. Dew point -6. Altimeter 2992. Arriving runways 17 left, 17 right. Departing runways 17 right, 258. Visual approaches in use. ILS runway 17 right and runway 17 left approach in use. Multiple R-Nub Zulu approaches in use. VFR departs contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Notice to airman runway 16 right 34 left closed. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information India.
Denver 350 Tango Golf,
Denver International Airport.
It'll be with Oakland Tower, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff, and wind 260 at 12.
Clear for takeoff 28 left for 250 Tango, thanks.
5 Alpha Kilo, contact Oakland Center 132.95.
Inner marker's annoying.
Alpha Kilo, Oakland Center, climate, maintain flight level 290.
Afternoon, Denver ground, United 1399, ramp 4 west, current with India, ready taxi.
United 1399, Denver ground, runway 25, taxi via Golf.
Runway 25 via Golf, United 1399. Alright, let's go so we can get rid of this inner marker. It gets quieter and quieter as you get away from it. That's cool.
Zero Tango Golf, transponder on, please.
Apologies about that. And squawking low speed, 0 Tango.
Zero Tango Golf, contact NorCal departure.
Over to NorCal departure, 0 Golf. NorCal departure, good morning. November 350 Tango Golf, leveling 3000, heading 315.
Number 350 Tango Golf, NorCal departure, radar contact, turn right heading 060, climb and maintain 5000.
060 and up to 5000 for 350 Tango Golf.
Alright, pitot heat, all that is good. Trim is set. Free and clear, throttle's clear. We'll turn on our landing lights and strobes. We'll switch to tower. Departure is 126.1. Denver Tower, United 1399, hold short 25.
United 1399, Denver Tower, flight heading 260, runway 25, cleared for takeoff.
Flight heading 260, runway 25, clear for takeoff, United 1399. 260.
Zero Tango Golf, when it will proceed direct to Altum and resume on navigation, climb and maintain 7000.
We're gonna go vertical speed here.
Direct Altum, 7000 and resume on navigation.
And we'll switch to heading mode. And we'll do a check on takeoff, no alerts. Prop is max, all that is good. It's like a little bit of a left crosswind. It's only 7 knots. Get the heading select here. A little bit of crosswind correction there.
Number 0 Tango Golf, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Up to flight level 190, 0 Tango.
It's traffic global, don't worry about that. That's AI. The pilot edge controllers don't see the AI. They only see their AI, so no issue. Alright, gear is up. Flaps are up.
Yeah, 1399, contact departure.
Over to departure, United 1319. 26.1 for departure. Denver departure, United 1399, Rocky 5 leaving 6,900 for 10,000.
Yeah, 1399, Denver departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 16,000, reaching 13,000 to right direct Denver.
Climb maintain 16,000 upon reaching 13,000, right turn direct Zimmer, United 1399. Looks like we're gonna do a direct to Zimmer, so we'll just go back to FMS mode. Actually, while we're waiting for that, let me get the LDA set, because that's going to be 250.
Number 0 Tango Golf, contact NorCal approach 120.95.
So we'll get the that set.
NorCal channel 120.95 for 350 Tango.
Thought I turned that on. If I didn't, I should have turned on the auto feather on takeoff. I might have forgot that part. No biggie.
Number 350 Tango Golf, NorCal departure, roger.
I have a like a mod or something. I don't know what you call it, like a library mod for Denver, the city. It's just freeware. I found it on the org. Just adds a few more buildings down there. Makes it look a little bit more authentic. All right, we're coming up to 13,000. Cleared up to 16,000. So we'll be going direct to Zimmer here in a moment.
Bird 350, Tango Golf, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
There's 13,000, so we'll switch to Zimmer here. And we'll do direct number 4. Enter.
Bird 350, Tango Golf,
Nav.
contact Oakland Center 127.45.
Oakland Center on 127.45, 350 Tango Golf. Sorry about that.
Keep her cranking up to 16,000 feet.
Bird 350, Tango Golf, Oakland Center, climb maintain level 230.
Traffic level's okay on the ground, but I don't need all that extra planes. Pilot Edge has enough drones, well, they call them drones. They're AI, their own AI that flies around. They're basically recordings of real flights that, not real flights, but subscribers to the network, such as myself. The network will record a flight that you do, usually a VFR flight, and then it will replay a flight randomly. So there's always hundreds of those airplanes flying around. So you do have TCAS to look out for. I'm going to turn on our terrain radar for the fun of it. Off those lights. Cabin pressure is good. And I'll reset the cabin pressure for field, which is actually a little bit more than what we're at now.
Yeah, 1399, contact Denver Center 120.47.
Denver Center 120.47, yeah, 1399. 2047. Denver Center, United 1399, 16,000.
Yeah, 1399, Denver Center, the drive to Nancy Eagle, wider and state approach request.
Looking up weather now, United 1399. So luckily, we'll pretend we can get D-ATIS, so we're current with Delta. And just do the LDA. Denver Center, United 1399, current with weather. At Eagle, request the LDA, runway 25 from Kremling VOR.
Yeah, 1399, cross Kremling at 16,000, cleared LDA runway 25 approach.
Cross Kremling at 16,000, cleared LDA, runway 25 approach, United 1399. Okay.
Oakland Center, November 350, Tango Golf. Request flight level 250.
Bird 350, Tango, climb maintain level 250.
That's the 250, 0 Tango.
fine. VNav. We'll wait till we get to our cruise speed and then we'll set the VNav. Make things a little quieter. Adding the wipers up in the up position, it cuts down on the wind blast noise. They actually simulated that effect, which is pretty cool. Tell this is a ski resort. Bunch of ski resorts around here. Alright, engine's good, flaps are good, fuel still even, turn that to flat 15. Electric is all good. This is still XP11. This is pretty good looking sim for, you know, an older sim. Alright, let's do... There it goes. And then the LDA is 109.75. Nine 75 250 109.75. Pop that over there. Then we'll start down here in a brief. Now this test is to see how this varies. I don't want to adjust this altitude until we get a little bit below. I don't have that set at 5,000. See how it keeps inching it up, the cabin altitude. One day they'll fix this because to get a pressure issue here. So now it's trying to compensate and bringing it back down. Let's bring this down to there. Maybe that will help it. The differential is the main thing. As long as it stays in the white, you're fine. Now it's starting to even out. So it's setting the, let's see the differential pressure for 4. Alright, we got our top of descent message here. Got 8 miles top of descent. It's 13.8 at Vioxa. That's fine. Minimums is 83. Harm the VNAV, we'll slow her down. And he told me I'm clear of the LDA, so I don't even have to let him know when I'm descending. Turn on our lights. Looking at 250. Now the rate's going up. See if it will give me a altitude alarm. Let's set our TCAS for below. The altimeter is 3007, so I do need to fix that. Those are to our benefit anyway. Looks like it's 3010 at Eagle. Go prop 900 mode. It's picking up the terrain up here. It's pretty cool. I knew Vioxa was 13.8, so we're definitely good there. As long as this is 12.9, which it is, then you'll clear this. As long as your altimeter pressure is correct.
At 1399, contact Eagle Tower.
Over to Eagle Tower, United 1399, yep. 19.8. Eagle Tower, United 1399 on the LDA 25 approach, current with Delta.
Yeah, 1399 Eagle Tower, runway 25, clear to land.
Runway 25, clear land, United 1399. So it still did it. So apparently it doesn't matter what you set this for. Let me see here. $2,500. $2,500. I think I'll try next time to not even adjust this until I'm much lower. Alright, let's go. Let's go vertical speed, heading mode. We'll switch this to LDA. And we'll arm approach. Do one notch of flaps there. That 2,500. Cab pressure keeps doing that. One day they'll fix it.
Terrain.
That's only yelling at me because I'm not fully configured if you're configured for 15, it won't do that, but that has to be with the landing gear down, so I'll just mute it for right now. Like how it turns yellow, so we'll turn off the terrain radar. Turn on the hydros. $160. That's 10.
Number 335 Alpha Kilo, south disrupted, maintain flight level 240.
Go flaps 15. Alright, now that we are at flaps 15, we can probably turn off the terrain inhibit. And we're going to do autopilot off. Past our minimums, everything's visual at this point anyways. Wind is calm. So we got 1 white, 3 red, so we're a tad high. It's okay, this thing stops on a dime.
Terrain.
Alright, back to shutting it up.
500. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Eagle Tower, United 1399, looking for the terminal.
At 1399 Alpha to the ramp, monitor ground, good night.
Alpha to parking, monitor ground, United 1399, we'll see it. Alright, so we'll punch over to the ground, which is 0.8. Turn off the strobe there. Landing lights. Got pressures fine there anyway. think I'll just try keeping the cabin pressure next time at 0 and see if that helps. We shall see. Not worried about him because I'm not going to use the gate. Transponder. Standby. Flaps are up. Aux tanks. Yaw damper. Off. Spoilers. Anti-collision. Turn that off now. Pitot. Window heat. Ice protection. Did that. Bus tie. Do external power. Because we got ground power unit. Bleed air is off, I think. Restart off. Taxi light, standby. Nose wheel steering right here. Turn that off. Radar is off. Anti-skid. It's not off yet. Turn that off. Recert fan is off.
Disconnected.
All right. Cool. If you guys like, oops, I forgot my lights are still on up here. I thought I turned them off. Oh, that was the there. That should fix it. Yep. There you go. All right, y'all. If you like my videos, hit the like, share, and subscribe. Helps get our videos out there to the masses. So, see y'all soon. Chase out.